how I hear it,
Paying
shot.
people.
I gotta go to CapCut.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh man, that boy was lit. It was that lit. I think I all that. I really didn't know. Stop playing.
Where I go to see it at? Shot, where I go to
Play
hear it
on
at?
that boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm checking
Boy
Facebook,
finna
but
pump that dance,
it don't show up there
man.
because
Check
it
it
ain't being posted.
out. That boy fun. Alright. It's that smile I need.
Oh, Tess, it is
Damn, that
shot.
thing picking up everything.
Oh, this one good.
Yeah, that one ain't messing up. What the hell? I don't hear no what's the name.
Yeah,
So this must be the camera that's on y'all. That's clear.
the live one going now. Maybe there's an issue there.
Right. Cause we ain't touched nothing over here.
See, it's clear as hell.
Oh yeah, that clear. That boy clear right now.
See, you heard that? It was clear.
Know what that was?
Yo, let's go. It's time to chop it up. Shout out to Rick Star on the track. I see you, young prince. Let's go. Chop it up with chop, chop it up with chop, chop it up with chop, chop it up, chop it up with chop, chop it up with chop, chop it up with chop, chop it up. Real problem, real shit that we dealing with. Fuck your whole life, fuck dealing with a city bitch life. Be like that's the shit that we dealing with. Get up on the whole, I be getting to the thick of it. Niggas be tripping when their names ain't mentioned. The car ain't moving, so the niggas start glitching. Friends on the phones in a goddamn minute. Snakes start running. Students get a history. These niggas fake tell them, but these niggas ain't kissing. Call the head out and they ass get missing. You see a real cheap, better get it to some this shit made up and a nigga ain't blemished. Chop it up with chop, chop it up with chop, chop it up with chop, chop it up, chop it up with chop, chop it up with chop, chop it up with chop, chop it up, chop it up with chop, chop it up with chop, chop it up, chop it up with chop.
Sit in there.
Yeah.
Chop it up with chop, chop it up, chop it up with chop. Wrap up in the morning,
I don't know what that was.
Yeah. We're here live, chopping it up with Chop Midnight After Hours. Baby.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah.
You just did that.
Yes.
It's clear as hell.
Yeah, no issue.
Hey.
And I really wanna love you.
Ain't gonna do it.
It's clear as hell.
Hey, stop playing. Ain't I really wanna love you.
Ain't gonna be on bloopers, boy.
Hey, shit.
Girl.
Hey, chopping it up after dark. Chopping it up after dark. Is the camera still in the same spot? Hey, chopping it up after dark. Chopping it up after dark. Hey, I'm gonna take it off so y'all can hear that part. But we can.
Mala.
Hey, money done jumped on the couch. We got Josh, Big J still in the house. We got Dre Day, Miss Deja. I'm saying it right. Am I saying it right? Okay. So we back at it. This chopping it up after dark, man. Listen, I don't believe in quitting. Quitting is not in my blood. I don't do that. But what I do believe is perseverance is everything. Mar, where you going? Don't go nowhere. um,
Oh, okay.
oh, you finna get the headphones. Get on in here. Get in here. Okay, okay. But you know you ain't got no headphones over there. Oh,
You
okay.
gotta go
Oh,
right
you can
there.
grab
Next, you gotta
those
go
right
right there
there.
next to him.
Oh, spin this around too. Just
Got
in
him.
case. Just to get got him. Got him. All
Oh,
right,
this phone
so
light. Move.
we back in here, man. You know, technical difficulties is all that is technical difficulties. At the end of the day, shoot, we can still jump on this thing. Um, B brought up a bunch of well, she had one question just saying why men can't do right by women that they get with, and Dre, you kind of followed up with that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then Deja, we left off on you, was it? We left off on you.
Yeah,
What did you say? Remind me, cause I
it
don't.
was. I was saying more so of like how relationships these days they saying like we going 50-50 when it should be 100-100.
Got you.
You put your all, I'm gonna put my all.
Right, right. So you ain't got no price tag on your man.
Basically,
Yeah, you know y'all are very rare, very rare,
yeah.
very rare.
Mr.
Uh,
Clean with hair.
Josh, we was coming to you next, man. We was trying to figure out like, um, what was your question? Like, what was on your mind as far as stepping into what we were stepping into?
I ain't really have a question, man. I was just trying to answer what the young lady, was talking about, the previous co-host. But uh, I think it's just people just need to be real with themselves at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because once people real with themselves, then they can they can find exactly what they're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Or
I can agree with you, man. I can agree with you, man. Um, but when people are not being real with people, what does that cause?
that
Because you could be real with yourself all day. I can look at myself every day and say that I'm fat. Now, this is just for example. Don't y'all do it. I can look at myself and man, I feel like I'm overweight or I feel like I can lose some weight, and be better. Um, but if somebody looks at me and tells me, Chop, no, you don't need to lose any weight. You look good. You doing good. You all right. Now they're not factoring in everything that's going on with Chop. You feel me? So, like how I pointed out earlier before Mark even showed up, I was like, yo, he hold me accountable. He tell me like, bruh, I don't think you should do that or you shouldn't be doing that. That's holding me accountable. Now everybody don't have that. So like when it comes to, Josh, you saying like everybody got to keep it real with themselves. What about the people that's around us? Who do we keep around us?
well, oh, my bad.
All right, I'm just saying.
No, that's super important. And again, it goes to the level of maturity. Like, listen, everything comes to you at a point in time. You know what I'm saying? When you reach that level in life, you feel what I'm saying? For me, integrity and loyalty, all that was always super important for me. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, absolutely. Like, and I really feel like that distinguish who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? Who you surround yourself with, and who you the group of individuals that you run with on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Who you call your friends, your family. You know what I'm saying? That kind of distinguish what type of individual you are. You know what I'm saying? Just like the old folks say, show me your friends and I'll show you who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Cause there's stuff you ain't rocking with, you ain't hanging around. Um, since we just got this little bit of extra time, and we getting past these technical difficulties, um, I have it's not an issue, but I want to address something. Like I've been hearing so many women talk about men. being sassy. And now I see it in certain perspectives. Um,
You say
but
what? Sassy?
sassy, yeah. And you're like, oh, that nigga sassy. He acting real sassy, sis.
So like for all right.
Hey,
He
we
trying to be
get,
careful with the
Hey,
words.
so listen though. I don't I don't I don't exactly know what it means when you know what I'm saying like
That's
you get what I'm saying
yeah,
like
yeah.
when they said like a man is sassy. So we have a young lady here, you know what I'm saying? Please help me understand that, you know what I'm saying? Because I see a lot of funny stuff these days, but
I honestly don't know what they mean by it either.
so
I
what
think I
sassy
think
mean
that's
in the female world?
I mean like the attitude, the body language, I suppose. Like you just
I think that females are starting,
It's
and this is only,
it's probably used loosely a lot.
yeah, it's
Out of
used
term.
loosely. It's used loosely, and it's used out of term. But I think that females are tired of guys taking everything from them. They can't have anything anymore. They can't wear purses. They can't get their fingernails polished in special, graphics.
Attention.
They can't do anything. So it's just, and I'm only playing devil's advocate here.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Well, female to say that a dude is acting sassy is, she's like, yo, you taking my role. You doing the stuff that I do or I should be doing.
Mm.
So I'm looking at it in the sense of like, yo, females are really now defending their femininity in a sense because niggas is still in the femininity. And don't cancel me. I don't want to be canceled already. But I feel like, yo, it's just how I was raised. I was raised to be a man and be a protector, be a provider. If things heavy needed lifting, I do the lifting. If things, what I'm saying, needed to be moved, I do the moving. That's how I was raised. Um, Now I get it. Times have changed, and I like to look good too. I mean, I'm not saying that no guy shouldn't take precedence in his appearance and how he wants to be seen. I want to be seen in a good way. I want to make sure I'm on point. I want to make sure I look good when I step out. I'm dressed good when I step out. Um, but I don't think I should overshadow my lady. And I think that's where the the
Yeah, I
sus,
mean,
right. I think that's where the sassiness comes into it. I went and got my, and this is just us. Well, it's not us. It's whoever is looking. But I went and I was like, man, I ain't got a pedicure or manicure in a minute. And the guy was talking to me doing my nails or whatever because there was no other females in there. And I'm already feeling indifferent. But I'm like, okay, I'm already here. I got to deal with it. I got to deal with it. And then he was like, "Oh, you want the clear?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't mind. I don't like for me. I don't care about that. It don't
yeah,
mean nothing to me. I feel like it's a treatment that you get, and I want everything I'm paying for.
Yeah.
Um, so
make sure you don't worry about
they
the fresh tips or
right,
nothing.
right. They like you looking real shiny
See, that's
now.
probably where it come in.
Now, but I'm like, yo, I just, what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the good little treatment. That's all I'm really trying to do. I ain't looking at it in that sense. Now, I don't think that she was saying I was sassy compared to what a lot of these other females are
Let's
talking
see.
about. So, I mean, I feel like they taking the female's role in so many different situations, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes into like relate. Is it anything that you tell Drake that he can't do?
No.
You cool with whatever he decide.
Whatever you want to do.
See,
I
man,
know.
I'm
they
a little
not.
hard head, but at the same time, I ask. You feel me?
You would be like,
I
oh,
come out of respect, hey,
how you
just to
think
let you
this?
know what you think about this. Because I get that feedback, ask questions.
Yeah, I do the same thing, bro. I do the same thing, to be honest. Like I go and I ask Nate, like, about an outfit or something. Like y'all heard the day
Yeah.
when I was like, yo, what? Can you pick out something, or can you? Y'all heard me say that earlier there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I run it by her. You know what I'm saying, to see, like, because I'm a representation of her too.
Mhm.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying, when I'm stepping out, when I'm doing something, it's kind of representing her too in a way. So like, if I'm looking awkward, she could be looking awkward,
Right.
right?
Okay,
Uh,
so yeah, then I take that back. Be a
oh,
couple of times where I'll be telling him to go back in the closet. So yeah.
wait, no, 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 no. What you mean? Go back in the
No, cause
closet?
like he okay.
I get reckless. I
He
don't be
got.
whatever. I don't be caring sometimes. I'm
It's
like,
like he got a style, but he don't got a style. Cause it's like whatever his mood is or whatever he
yeah.
feeling, that's how the day is gonna flow for him. I'm not like that. You gotta
So you more governed and more structured? Is that what you're saying?
a bit more than him. Not 100%, but a bit more.
So, I, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a lot of times I come out or I have an idea, and sometimes it could be questionable. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, I see this way, and this the way I'm trying to rock because I think it's gonna be on point.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's times where sh- Janae may tell me, no, like, bruh, that ain't it.
Yeah.
But then it's times where she'll be like, "Oh, I'm feeling it," or "That's good, that's dope," but I'm not really feeling it. And so it's like I still had to
That's the
take that
question.
chance with
Yeah.
myself and how I feel. But I think it's dope that you bring your lady in the question because you're a representation of her. Now, do you do the same for her?
Yeah,
All the
yeah.
time.
All the time. I'll definitely tell her. Because I know if I want to look good, I want you to look good. So I'm like, forget what I want to look at you all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we can go out to an event. I'm focusing, but damn, hey, babe, I ain't gonna lie,
Cause
you
if
look
she
good.
step out good, and I had to get
And then
used to that.
we both in that energy. Hey, y'all look good.
Yeah.
You get all them compliments. Hey, we
Yeah.
looking good. We doing our thing.
I had to get used to that, bro. Cause I was always used to like getting compliments because I like to dress and I be doing this or that, and then so then like when people started, oh, where's Nay at? F chop, where's Nay? Like what?
What you mean?
What about me? What about me? What about me? But it was because like she added her own swag. But like
Mm-hmm.
and hers, she just do it effortlessly. Me, I think a week in advance of what I'm finna wear, what I'm finna do, how I'm finna
Exactly.
do it, what I'm finna. She just like, I'm just gonna put this with this and
Yeah.
that,
Yeah, they
and
do.
then just come out and everybody's like, oh, graveling at her feet. And I'm like, what the, I just spent a week and a half putting this shit together, and then y'all
He did
over
this
here.
in 5 minutes. And what?
Exactly. Yeah, I'll be
Am I
thinking
being
of weeks,
sassy or
putting in plans. Nah, I don't think that's gonna look right. I might have to go buy something.
right?
It'd be like that.
And half
They'll
of the
come.
time,
All of what you
Go,
need
go,
is
go.
still in
and
the
half of the
closet.
time that fit you've been thinking about for the week and a half, that shit don't even feel right when you put it on the day of.
Bro,
Exactly.
I had to send shit back. She in here trying. I was madder than the motherfucker. So our 20th high school reunion was last week. And I'm in here trying on shit, bro. I had to order some stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna stick them with this one. The shit came, don't fit.
Oh,
Her shit came, fit perfectly. Perfectly. And she all, you think with this and that? And I'm like, I'm already trying to send my shit back and think
she
about
had got it ready.
what
Else
else
you
I
got?
right, what else I gotta order. And she all, yeah, yes, I can add this accessory. And, bro, I was just like, yo, how does it work like this? Sometimes people can do it effortlessly, and sometimes, you gotta put a little effort into it. But the key is like keeping it real. Like you would let your girl walk out the house wearing something that ain't
Man, listen. Come to talk about that, I've been seeing all last week, and I tell her like you said earlier. I
Point it
look
out.
at girl ass, look at. I look around. I pay attention to my surroundings, regardless. But I probably could count at least how many,
I don't know. I
maybe
lost
five
count
max. You see
in a
women.
row.
Listen, you pretty much got on shorts like drawers. I'm seeing ass cheek. Like she take a sneeze, you
Yeah,
probably see it. I don't even want to say it, vagina lips or something like that.
yeah.
It's like got to the point like how you coming out like that. But then you do it. I mean, if they
Yeah,
accept it, that's on them. Me personally, like, that's a little too much. But
it's
Yeah.
not.
it's like
I mean, I think that like I like for so don't get me wrong, I like for my lady to look good.
Hmm.
And I know people looking at her or whatever the case may be. I'm not tripping off of that. I just want her to be comfortable and I want me to be comfortable at the same time. So it's just like trying to figure out like, yo, what am I comfortable with her wearing or what am I comfortable with her being out in? Cause she can't
exactly,
hide the booty that she got.
Hmm.
exactly. And that's the same thing I'll go through and tell her. She was like, I don't want to do too much. Man, wait, it'll look good, but same time, I'm giving you the confidence and give you that reassurance. Like it look good, it look nice, but I want you to know, show something off every now and then or whatever it is you may do. But I want you to know it look good. I like it. I'm giving you the approval for it.
Yeah, cause you can be sexy and classy at the same
Yeah,
time.
Yeah.
I think you can definitely be sexy and classy at the same time. It's just like it's a good representation of like your partner. It's certain stuff that I know, like I how I would have like rock back then. Like I ain't doing no questionable shit. I ain't stepping out like Magic Johnson son or nothing like that. But I like to dress good. I like to
yeah.
be presentable. But at the same time, it's sometimes where she may feel like I'm doing too much. You ever feel like he's been doing too much?
I mean, sometimes, yeah, because we
Till
we might just be going to like a chill spot or something, and he'll get flashy. I'm like,
right.
we don't have to be flashy tonight. It's
Why you
It
doing?
chill.
just be a
Why?
mindset move thing. It was like
Yeah.
we going somewhere and that might be something that pop out. Oh, I see that. Put this.
Yeah.
That thing look right. Let me see. Oh yeah, this shit sticking.
You do
Ain't on the
know.
same page.
Right. You do know we can't help how we look, right? They just you
Yeah.
know that we can't
It's
we can't.
hard. It's hard because once you're in that mindset, man, I'm gonna look nice, decent, and start looking at that shit look fine. That shit
Yeah.
look good. You putting it together, you get lost in that. Now, hey, I'm looking. Go out there, you looking regular, you casual. I'm overdressed. How
Not
am I overdressed? Looking
not
at them, I'm like, ain't
now,
nothing.
Josh, I gotta get you in here, bro. Cause
What's
since
up, my boy?
we just chopping it up late night edition, man. We gonna use this for cuts and edits, but it's all good. Um, what like you does that deter you? Like what I'm saying? If a chick you feel like she doing too much,
What you mean? If a chick feel like she doing too much
like
for?
if you feel like a chick is doing too much,
I don't really feel like a chick is doing too much until she doing too much. You feel what I'm saying? If that makes
so it's
sense.
action. It's more action for you than actual
Yeah, cause
looks.
like I'm a little old school with mine and how I move and everything. You know what I'm saying? So females always should be seen, and you know what I'm saying.
Not heard, right? So
Yeah,
So we
yeah,
get it.
yeah. You know, so
he's
What's
about to cause
understood
a
don't need to be
he's
explained.
about to cause a ruckus.
so hey, I ain't no misogynist or nothing like that. It's just you know what I'm saying. I love when a female is in her proper, in a proper essence, and I love when a man is in his proper masculinity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like these two beautiful couple right here. I love how they complement each other. You know what I'm saying? Even when you go out, you know, I love to see when you out you could look at a couple and be like, you know what I'm saying, them two they really set for each other. You know what I'm saying? Or they
yeah,
like, they really complement each other. They look well together, you know what I'm saying? I like to see that, you know what I'm saying, because there's a level of chemistry that's going on within them two, you know what I'm saying? There's a level of understanding, you know what I'm saying? There's a level of togetherness, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. No, I totally get that. Cause she came because of him. And like well, of course we all been knowing each other for a long time, and me and Dre grew up. We grew up together, but I could tell like the essence of how you just support him. You here for support no matter what. I think a lot of men like that nowadays, and that's why I feel like so many people are afraid of marriage because they feel like that women are so focused on being the prize that they don't understand the grand prize. The grand prize is the both of you. You building something grand together, and supporting each other no matter what. And I think that just takes so much away, from a man really trying to be a man, because at the end of the day, you know, I think that we do think women are a prize, but the prize is a stretch.
I
The
think it's
prize,
both. My
you know,
bad, dog. I
no,
got to
no, go
jump
ahead,
in
go
on
ahead.
that. But I think both are the prize. And you know, at
Exactly.
one point in my life, I used to be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Well, women should be happy, you know what I'm saying? Because there's so many women out here, you know what I'm saying? For a woman to have found a good man, you know what I'm saying? That right there alone is like, a win. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's not looked at in just one aspect. You know what I'm saying? It's both ways. You feel what I'm saying? So both are the prize. You know what I'm saying? Like a man should be looking for his equal, and as well as a female should be looking for her equal. You know what I'm saying? Or where they both complement each other well. You know what I'm saying? Where it's a
Yeah.
good match. You feel what I'm saying?
That's where the part comes into, equally yoked. A lot of people don't understand that. Like, it doesn't mean like they talking about, oh, your finances got to reach my finances, or what you got to reach what I got. That's not equally yoked. Equally yoked is where you're at on each level. You know, it's hard for a fat person to keep up with a healthy person. If that's not what you're on, you don't give a damn about salads or running or exercising. You don't care about that. You're not equally yoked. That's not what you're on. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. If I'm looking for financial stability and to build, financial wealth and growth, and you talking about I'm okay at Wendy's or I'm okay working at Popeyes, that's not what I'm on. We're not equally yoked. You know what I'm saying? And you can't say like, okay, well, my man make good money or he, do. No, you're not on the same level. It's iron sharpen iron. So if I'm tapped into you in that way, I'm trying to get you to the next level.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you to the next level. And when you get to that level, I'm looking for you to reach back down and pull me up to another level. And then
Exactly.
I'm reaching back
Vice versa.
down
Yeah.
and picking you up
Yeah.
to another level. Be a even playing field.
Playing
Like
field.
it's never gonna be like that, because and you shouldn't be comfortable. You shouldn't be comfortable in that sense, because you should be looking to somebody to be bringing you to another level. If they comfortable with you being what you being and being where you at,
Then that's not gonna
that ain't the person for you,
Absolutely.
because they not looking at growth. They not looking at growth. When I go shopping for my kids, I buy a size bigger. I buy a size bigger because I know that they're growing. I'm expecting them to grow. So if I'm looking at my spouse, if I'm looking at the person that I'm building a relationship with, I'm not factoring in where you're at right now. I'm factoring in where you gonna be.
Absolutely.
If you gonna be
Exactly.
somewhere, now if you don't see growth or potential growth in a person, that's where you got to be honest with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself and realize like, yo, hey, you can be a good person, you can be sweet, you can be all of that, but you ain't the person for me. And and we hold people hostage. That's what I see going on.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hostage holding on. What you feel about that, Josh? You think you people ever held you hostage?
Hey man, listen. Well, you preaching over there, boy.
I,
Saying some good stuff, man. All facts. All facts. All facts. Nah, but I can't say anybody held me hostage because at the end of the day, it takes two. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And for whatever I've been into, the relationship, whatever the case may be, can't nobody hold you hostage. Can't nobody hold nobody hostage. You know what I'm saying? There has to be some type of level of interest or involvement. You know what I'm saying? That has the person complacent or in that type of situation. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
But I just feel like, man, people really need to be real honest with themselves as far as like what they want, you know what I'm saying, and like where they want to be in the
Yeah.
future, you know what I'm saying? Because anybody you meet right now today, ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody got it all together, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is still striving to be a better version of themselves than you see at that current moment. You feel what I'm saying? So, when you get with the individual, I feel like too much, facade and focus is going on looks and the bull crap about life. You know what I'm saying? Where so many people like for the last few years, like if somebody wanted to talk to somebody or whatever the case may be, a lot of the times it's like they don't even check for your number no more. It's like, oh, what's your Instagram? You know
Yeah.
what I'm
What's your
saying?
social media?
And a lot of that is because they want to see your lifestyle. They want to see how you move and they want to see how you living. You know what I'm saying? And then probably slide in the DMs or something like that. But like that is so crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, I don't want to say everybody, but you got like 99 point goddamn 9% of the people on social media flogging. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody being real about their situation. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody saying like, oh, they was late for their phone bill, or you know what I'm saying, somebody hustling up to pay whatever type of bill, whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's no Bill Gates or no, you know what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm saying? Like around the corner from you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, that individual is not like within your everyday circle. You know what I'm saying? But when you go on social media, you don't see nothing but all type of like flashiness and like, look at me, look at what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
you know, off rip when someone says that, it's like, okay, what's your Instagram? You could just tell the type of level of understanding that individual
Mm-hmm.
has, or what they're, what type of stuff they own. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like we just really need to get back to realness. You know what I'm saying? We really need to get back to,
But how?
and if to each his own. If you want to be on, you know what I'm saying, the flaws game, because you always gonna have that in life. You know what I'm saying? Like you always gonna have people that just gonna be here, just want to stunt. They just want to look good. They want to shine good. Even if they ain't got nothing good going on at home, they just want to be able to shit on other people and say that they got this or they doing that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's always gonna be on this earth. You feel what I'm saying? So to each his own. You feel what I'm saying? But when you feel yourself leveling up, and or when you like, you know what I'm saying, want a real situation, I feel like people just need to be real, you know what I'm saying, and social media is not it. And I feel like if you have a real relationship, you know what I'm saying, social
Hmm.
media really shouldn't be an involvement in it, or that shouldn't be anything of a significance. You
So
feel what I'm
now,
saying?
not
A
to
lot of them
cut
don't
you
want
up.
to separate that. They got
Yeah.
stuck in that, paying attention to that, and you stuck in the social media life until a lot of times you try to believe and you try to keep up with your social media life rather than your real life.
Right, it's
Right.
crazy.
But then you got to understand, like, so, like, back in the day, you when you wanted to find out news, you pick up a paper, you pick up a paper, you pick up a magazine, and you read about whatever is on the front page or whatever is going on. So now it's different because social media is our news outlet.
Right.
Yeah.
It's our news outlet.
It is.
And we start to see things that other people are doing. They're going on trips, they're taking couple trips, they're doing pajamas at Christmas, they're doing family gatherings, doing Thanksgiving, they're doing different things. And you see this, this is our news. So
Mm-hmm.
we are paying attention to this. Now, granted, everything may not be all perfect and fine and dandy, but at the same time, it's still setting a blueprint for something. So I feel like my relationship means something. I feel like my relationship means something. Like I honestly, I'm like, dang man, I wish I could just do a big couples trip with a bunch of my friends. It ain't that many of us. it ain't that many of us. You know what I'm saying? So and granted, like I'm down for girls trip, guys trip. That's cool. But at the end of the day, like stuff that you do with your actual partner is is everything. You know what I'm saying? And if you can, how can you show that without social media? Because now we in a whole different ball game.
I think man, listen, man, and it's just me, but I think bits and pieces of that should be shown. Like, especially if you're in a relationship, bruh,
I agree.
and this is just me. Like, I don't want the world knowing what I got going on and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe little bits and pieces, like little trinkets. You know what I'm saying? If out, you know what I'm saying? But not no whole damn photo dump. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna get probably like a little sprinkle here and there. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, this ain't for you. This ain't for nobody. You know what I'm saying? This is like real talk. If someone is truly happy, you rarely see them on the internet, or you rarely see them being posted or anything like that. The fake bourgeois crap, you know what I'm saying, is what you see plastered everywhere and everything like that. When something is real, is genuine, it doesn't have to be explained. Just like my boy said earlier, like it's just understood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't gotta post nothing. You know what I'm saying? To validate my relationship is on good standings or is healthy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because in this world, if you don't post it, it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but
It's so
see,
much
but okay,
bullshit.
so this is what I'm saying. This is where I come. So I'm realizing it too, and I even realized it more over the weekend. Forget this rain. They can still. I'm talking deep. Oh, boy, this is
It's gonna still
Jesus
snow,
walk
ain't it?
weather. But, bruh, at the end of the day, if you want somebody to mirror you, so for me, I'm learning that how I am as a man and the things that I do, I want to teach other people how to do that. Now, granted, like this is the reason for the podcast. So I grew up in the church, strong in the church. And I was supposed to be a preacher. Now, for me, I'm gonna still preach over this rain. But for me, I was like, man, I don't live in line with everything that's going on as far as the church. You understand? I don't live in line with that. And at the same time, I don't want to be living fake. So I took myself away from that. I said, no, I don't want to do that because I don't want nobody calling me a hypocrite. I don't know about saying I'm living this way and preaching another way or whatever the case may be. So now I say, you know what? I can take my pulpit wherever I go. I can talk what I want to talk how I want to talk about my life lessons and the things that I've learned and learn how to be through my own avenue and through my own lane. We all can do the same thing. We all can do the same thing. But we cannot be afraid to put it out there. Most of us are looking at like, oh, what they gonna think of me, or what they gonna say about me. I don't care. This is my platform. Even in the rain, it's my platform. All right, yo, not defeated yet. All right, we gotta pack it up. We gotta pack it up. But I hope we got some good inventory on here, man.
Yeah, we should definitely. Yeah, it was. Hey, it seemed like every time it started to get pick up.
Right.
Yeah, it wanna rain.
It's like, oh, you got a good conversation? Rain. Oh, you ain't talking about this? All right.
Let's drown this out right quick. Let's drown this out right quick.
What happened, Mark? No, it's off. It's off. Huh?